You've chosen a podcast from Low Moon Origins. Enjoy.
Try to put light down there.
Hey, maybe they've been dumping magic items here for years, and there's like a treasure trove down there.
Oh boy.
I doubt it.
If that's the case, we just need to sleep so I can just make the water disappear.
They're like, this is my favorite dumping spot. What are you talking about?
We're just going to camp out here and I will find a way to make the water all
It's
disappear.
their dragon horde, because they're dragon monks. Yeah. That's
How many water to dust spells would I need to change the whole
Oh,
lake?
look. Hard water.
See, Dan, that's a good point.
You're not here.
You know,
I don't have that.
see, you think they would be able to keep them all together so they could retrieve them and give them to their new dragon master. Yeah, that's it.
To walk on
This
top
is fire water, dude. I don't know what some of those spells do. I haven't memorized all of these yet.
Some projectile dice.
I can roll for it. Roll the old one.
I doubt
Roll it.
Say mortality roll.
Roll it. Roll it.
Dan's got to say mortality roll.
Mortality roll.
What's the percentage?
2%.
2%? Alright.
Yeah, it's fun because he's already dead.
No, not that time.
Huh?
But I'm already dead, so that's why.
Huh?
And I'm
It
not
didn't
playing
count.
Doom Mood.
It wasn't real, so.
Huh?
It's actually Ryan. It's actually Doom Mood that dies mortality roll.
Slower water.
Sure.
Hard water.
He's died on 1% mortality roll.
I don't have water breathing.
Dan said it as
Do
a
we know
joke.
how
and then
cold
I
it really
rolled
is?
and died.
I mean,
I mean,
could
it's
you
close
just
to the touch.
try to go down there?
50 feet down, it's kind of really cold.
Yeah, but hypothermia wouldn't kill him right away, right?
I just need a heat metal spell.
2 minutes.
Wrap a chain around me.
Hypothermia really doesn't usually kill you.
I feel like the water
Your muscles
could
cramp up so you can't swim and you drown.
Water could be boiling around me.
I could give you my cloak if I was there.
Put him on a rope so at least we can pull him back up.
Yeah, but you don't care to do yours.
No, I had to sleep so that I can try to resurrect people.
If you're willing to try it, we could tie you to a rope just so we could pull you back up if you pass out. You could try to go down and see what you can find.
The
Time
rope
it.
goes limp. So the rope being taut, it's now limp.
I'm not pulling you back up, but
He's lighter in water. You could pull him up.
I could help. I'd probably still.
Ren has drug a harpy body over in preparation for making the bladder. In case that's the plan.
Do you have a source of light?
No. I have nothing. I point to the water.
Send you a light coin in a pouch.
Oh, nice.
He's basically wearing underwear and a toga, okay?
Oh, good. So
I have
we
a
won't ruin
pilfer-
any of your stuff.
I have a borrowed bow, a pilfered sword, and looted arrows. So.
Hold on to your equipment up here, obviously.
I might need the sword, but
No,
something comes after
I'm
me.
not sure you want the bow and arrows down underwater.
No.
Longsword is a very useful weapon underwater either.
Somebody give me a dagger.
You want to
There you go.
Thanks.
You want to stab her some weapon.
Hey, Ren's
Trident.
trident might be down there.
Yeah,
That's
unless the
a
monks have that. It's pretty tough fight.
Yeah.
You're plus
Trident
four-
of speed.
plus 4 in it. Plus 3.
Of speed.
Don't push yourself too hard. I don't have a way to bring you back.
They probably have all my items. My items are the monks.
The
You
more you,
just said you're gonna haul me up.
No, I'll haul you up, not bring you back from deck.
Ren says,
Oh.
the more you move, the more your muscles will generate warmth. But without lard or something covering your skin, it'll bleed off really fast.
Okay.
Don't try to resist shivering.
Okay.
The best I got. Wait, I just had an idea. No, I
I
can.
thought I saw it to the
It'll take me a few minutes, but I can make the lard we need.
What?
I can make the lard.
How?
You need fire.
I only have 8 characters.
Yeah, have a torch.
It'll take 15 minutes.
Okay.
Have a fireball.
She's going to take fat from the harpies and
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't ask questions.
make it
Just let him do
Not-
his thing.
solid.
I'll pull out a
Try to
torch
take
and
it
light
from the more bird-like parts.
Well, the boobs are the
Birds
most
don't
concentrated
really
part
have
of.
body fat.
I mean, boobs are pretty much all
Yeah, so
fat.
you
So
carve the fat, then they heat it, and then they cool it. So it just looks like lard.
Okay. Can I just rub it on my body?
Yep.
Eh.
Weird.
And you're not wearing clothes, so everywhere.
And before you
Yeah, are gonna have to rub it everywhere because you wouldn't want your testicles to freeze.
Yo.
That'd be terrible.
Jasmine's gonna go over there. Maybe you should
That's
go over
terrible.
there.
He's gonna rub it everywhere.
And that's how Leon got the nickname Large Genitals. Large.
I'm so glad I'm not here.
Anyways.
Okay, and then he immediately sets about making a bladder. With that, it's probably only gonna last half hour to an hour, but with that,
Sweetness.
and a bladder, I'm pretty sure you can get down at least once, maybe twice.
Okay.
Sweetness is pretty good.
It's
Hopefully there are no big
You got the
monsters in there.
sweetness.
Yeah, hopefully. Considering I'll be a shining beacon of light to them.
The light might scare them,
something
actually.
today.
Does anyone have a magical dagger?
I'm sure Taya does.
Yes, I think woman takes.
I might have one down there.
Right.
I don't know how to read her
I
character
haven't
sheet, so.
gotten any of your items, Mom.
She's got daggers,
You got,
for
could
sure.
be one of them.
a dagger plus something.
The only thing we're sure of that's down there is my
+3.
That's
Is there a hit bonus?
But it's a heal sword, so.
Taya has a +3 dagger.
You can take my dagger.
Oh, sweet.
Please don't lose it. It's my dad gave it to me.
You got another magical dagger that's not so sentimental?
No, one of the son has one. Well, she says, "Here, take this one." It's not quite as sentimental.
Oh, good.
My dad just gave it to me.
Because I'm really bad about losing magic items.
Her dad gave it to me, it's not a big deal.
As we can tell, when I'm sitting here rubbing lard on my body.
I'll tell you, it breathes a
Your
little
dad
more
gave
easy.
it to me.
Okay.
I'd really hate to have to talk with your dad after losing his dagger.
He probably wouldn't care.
Nope.
Bono has carried the same magical dagger for like 4 years of his life. He's had the same magical
While Ren is doing
Just
all of that
4?
mess,
dagger. 4 actually.
can I ask
Well,
Taya to come help me
in-game,
cast this
it'd be
wand?
like 40 or whatever, because he was in the...
Well, yeah, I mean, count going back in time, yeah, they'd be like, no, they were only back in time for 17 years. So
That's it?
this is
I thought
The
some
oldest
kids
is
were-
17.
Gotcha.
The boy.
Man, so they had a kid like immediately after getting
He was
it.
pregnant. That's why they didn't come back.
Oh, that's
She
right.
was like too far along to time travel again.
That's right.
They wouldn't, coming back through the mill again would endanger the child.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I ask Taya to come with me to test
so by
the
the time you're
wand while they're
done,
doing
he's
that?
got the bladder. He does say it's, they cauterize the edge of it, like where you have to put your mouth on it. But the inside's a little bit moist still because they don't have time to dry it.
Ew.
Says the man who carries species around.
Yeah, you do examine feces. This is actually a very
Animal.
natural way.
The being that this moist bladder that I'm going to be breathing air from, I just rubbed her fat all over my body.
This is all a
gross.
very natural process.
No, nothing about this is natural.
I'm only saying
He's
this.
using no
You wanted
artificial
your sword
stuff.
back.
Just because
I
the,
said I would find it.
just because the products are organic doesn't mean that it's natural.
It's naturally sourced.
Well,
Organic.
although a harpy is a monster, not an animal, so
Right.
Yeah.
it's kind of extra naturally sourced.
Don't they eat little kids or something? It's fine.
This is like in The Walking Dead where they
Sailors.
rub the zombie guts on themselves so they can blend in
It's
with the zombies.
fine. See? It's the same
The
thing.
inventor of autocorrect on it.
Okay,
The funnel will be held to me.
equipped with a slightly moist bladder
That's amazing.
filled with air,
Yummy.
covered from head to toe with newly
Well, I can do
eviscerated fat. It might actually be the right way to use that word. Anyway, I'll say emulsified for sure.
Okay.
You found a
Ron
boulder,
has one I can give you.
smallest boulder that you can hold in your hands. It should plummet you to the bottom reasonably quickly.
Dagger in my teeth. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So what is he carrying?
A
Boulder.
boulder to
Let's
go
go.
down faster.
Let's go. Whoosh.
Okay, make a con check straight up.
Oh, jeez, that quickly?
No, just make sure if you're Hold forces the breath out of your.
Made it by 13.
No problem. You managed to hold your breath at first. Takes a good between a minute and 2 minutes, you think, to float to the bottom.
Making sure I don't drop my continual light coin. Actually, I'll probably hold that in my teeth. Probably hold the dagger, hold the boulder.
Yes, the dagger is drawn for light, so that you're not in the light unless you have to, right? That's the plan.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you can use a dagger.
So I got the dagger.
Dagger will be less of a beacon.
So the coin's probably in my mouth.
Good.
I don't know. Where else am I going to store it? I'm naked, right?
Around your neck, maybe. She gave it to you in a little pouch, so.
Oh, the
Yeah,
continual
we
light
could
coin?
tie it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's in a pouch, it's fine.
Or we could attach it to your harpy bladder.
So, let me tell you kids the story of how I started my proficiency in bagpipes. It started with a moist harpy bladder. All the kids,
Rather morbid.
all the kids run away screaming.
Sorry. That's
Grandma, that old man!
Your
He keeps stabbing
autobiography.
us."
the story starts with a wet bladder, or wet harpy bladder, like most great stories.
Oh, gross.
One harpy bladder you drink.
Okay.
It was the driest of bladders, it was the moistest of bladders.
All right. You're sinking down into the dark world, bringing with you torchlight worth of
Candlelight.
candlelight worth of torchlight. Yeah, it's actually large. Okay. Anyway, so the wind noise is probably inappropriate.
It's awesome. It's a great way to start a boat game.
Pretty good, actually.
I'll try to kick my legs to keep my body temperature down.
Or someone like
Unless it slows my descent.
You can go face first and you actually speed your descent.
Dive head first. Make the screen wider.
I don't know much about swimming.
You just like put your head down and you kick your legs and swim down with the boulder.
Yeah.
It's already pulling you down, it's just a little faster because you're kicking your legs. Okay.
Go back to that smaller size.
Sure enough, as you get deeper, you can see the wall in the direction that you came in from sloping in, and it is a hard stone wall.
It's kind of weird.
So I just start running down it.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably as long as you're holding the boulder.
How much it was.
$5.
And roll percentile dice.
What's your candle? It's $10,000.
36.
You come off, it's sloping down like this, and you come off the ledge, and it's pretty steep again, and you're dropping straight down. And you figure you got to be at least 50 feet underwater. And then kind of next to that wall, there's an outcropping. Now the wall itself continues down even further, but there's an outcropping sticking off the wall, and you see what you're almost certain is the healing sword in scabbard laying on the outcropping. So as you get parallel to it, if you don't want to sink down, you'd have to let go of your boulder and then swim over there and get it.
Yeah.
Okay. You let go of your boulder, your descent immediately begins to slow. You start swimming. You have the bladder size, so kind of like a little bit of buoyancy, but it's not enough to float you to the surface. You're restraining it down, but you can tell it's adding a little bit to your buoyancy. And you swim over, and by the light of the dagger, you're pretty sure it is indeed the sword.
Okay. Grab it and throw the.
Okay. And even as you pick it up, you're floating slowly up toward the surface.
Well, while I'm down here, I'm going to look around a little bit and see if I can see other stuff.
Okay. There's nothing else on the outcropping, but looking down, you can tell it goes further down than the dagger light goes. Mm-hmm. Roll a d20 if you would.
17.
All right. You see a faint, kind of like a lightish blue area. There's something luminescent that is directly out from the outcropping, out into open water, but down another easily outside your light, so another 30, 40 feet at least.
I'll try to swim over.
Okay, so you're swimming out away from the wall. You have the bladder, and on the way there, you get to the point where you pretty much have to expel your breath and reload from the bladder.
Okay.
Which causes the water to lose a little bit of buoyancy, but not really enough that you'd notice. I figure maybe it's good for 3 or 4 more breaths. Okay. As you swim out away from the wall, you're at the point where your light is not reaching the wall anymore, but you remember the direction. You don't have direction sense though, right? You remember the direction you came from, unless you get whipped around or something, it shouldn't be a problem. And as you get out,
Up's the most important direction.
yeah, that's pretty obvious. As long as you're holding the bladder, it feels like you're fighting it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you feel a little buoyant. And what you see before you is kind of on the bottom, and it's made of a number of slabs of rock and boulder. And there's one on top that kind of sticks up about a 45-degree angle. And then at the base of it, there's an obvious opening that is curved in shape like a cave would be, basically. But coming out of the cave is a faint blue light that is bright enough that you can see it even beyond the candlelight of your dagger. And you're seeing it from maybe 40 feet away.
Oh, please don't be bioluminescent drawing me in to hunt me.
Dude, have you seen the abyss?
Yeah, true. It's aliens. All right. I'm still looking while I'm swimming up that way for
So you're at that point you're not at the bottom, which means like your light is not shining on the bottom.
Gotcha.
Now you could go straight to the bottom, or you could go straight to the bottom back. If somebody threw it in from up there, it's probably right at the base of the ledge.
Oh, gotcha.
So now that you've seen it, if you want, you could turn back and go search along the base of the ledge for
Yeah,
any other equipment that might be
I
there.
can always come back for the blue light. It should be fairly easy to
Yeah,
find
I
again,
mean, you
right?
think you didn't see it at first, but you think like once you got down as far as the outcropping, it was pretty visible.
Okay. I'll go back to the wall and pull out the continual light coin momentarily to.
Line up a bigger area
Yeah.
and see what you can find. Okay.
I won't use it very long just because I know I'll be visible from further away. But
Okay.
luckily, things that survive under water, deep underwater, don't rely too much on light to see. So
It can be a distraction or even an annoyance.
yeah, might chase away some of the smaller predators.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So as you swim back to that area, it takes a couple minutes, and then you use the continual light, and you do see several items laying at the base of the wall. Mind you, you're probably under a good 60 or more feet of water, you think.
I'll grab as much as I can. Okay. Anything that does not look like it pertains to a marine environment.
Well, there's a number of like common things too, like a backpack, clothes, rope, that kind of thing. I'm not sure if you're worried about more common.
Sailor equipment.
Not really. Maybe a backpack because they could have had something important in the backpack. I'm sure they would have searched through it and pulled out anything important.
Yeah.
But it could have clothes or whatever.
I don't care about clothes. I'm a woodsman, baby.
And so you're probably
Lucky I'm wearing some.
you're at 8 to 10 minutes, and you're at the point where you're comfortably you would need to take another breath. But also you're beginning to feel quite a bit of chill. The lard is not holding up against the cold.
Okay.
So your muscles are beginning to involuntarily shiver, that kind of thing, to try to generate some.
I embrace the shivering.
Right. You still think there's at least a couple more breaths in the bladder, but you would anticipate that because you've dealt with cold before and hypothermia in particular, probably, and certainly winter weather. You would estimate that within 5 or 10 minutes at the most, it'll get to the point of you won't be able to move.
All right. So I don't know how much I've grabbed by now, but I'll start heading back up.
Okay, so you grabbed a half dozen items. I don't have where items, list of lost items was here.
There's only one besides the sword that I really care about. So
Well, he also sent you or wrote down his lost item, didn't he?
I don't think he ever did. Tommy did.
I sent you mine via text.
Yeah, you did. So at the beginning of the session, you said you have Bren's character sheet.
Yeah, it was sitting over here. So.
It's folded.
yeah, it was.
Folded in half piece of sheet of paper.
You want to look at my character sheet?
I can do yours at least. Yes.
Under your chair? Oh, I think it's over there under your plate.
Interested in giving financially to Low Moon and support the campaign? Text LMGIVE, that's LMGIVE, to 419-419-0095.
Is it spell books? No, because I swiped left, not right. That's why. Okay.
James, did you see that they came out with the new Remarkable tablets, backlit and has color?
No, that's it.
Looks pretty cool.
No.
Absolutely not.
There's somebody who put a comment on the post saying, "Oh, do you think they'll come out with an update that will make my Remarkable work in color?"
Oh.
And another person was like, "No."
Based on the generally available technology of the universe, no.
Right.
Here, long arm Tommy.
The technology you have is not the technology you want.
That's why I did it with Steam Deck.
This is beyond the ability of a software patch.
Thanks.
Okay, so the only item that you found on there that obviously, you recognized was the shield.
Okay.
Albeit that's a fairly heavy item.
Sorry, sir.
It's my shield.
No.
Nothing of huge importance of runes was found.
Well, there's a trident, but it's, I was underwater, so it looked like it was meant to be there. Figured Poseidon might want it back, so he's going to come back for it. Tridents are initially found underwater, right?
Don't think so.
Oh,
Or in Roman arenas.
gladiator pits, gotcha.
You ever seen the Gladiator movie?
Imagine a giant using a trident, plus 4 trident of speed as a dinner fork.
You have to touch it.
They just go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a cartoon character, you do like an anime character when you're moving really fast.
Pretty sure you have to touch it. Makes sense, you'd have to touch it.
And he throws up. He's moving too fast.
Otherwise, that would be one heck of a spell. No, I don't want to fight you no more. Item.
But probably working on people in that situation.
We were just talking about having to touch it.
Okay, so Tommy.
Found some fingerless gloves down there, bro.
Oh, let it be the water breathing.
That'd be
Scimitar.
That would be useful.
Might be some of the weaponry I had, but not really the shield stuff.
I don't know that the breathing is part of his problem right now. It's the
Okay, let's
heat,
see.
like the cold.
Brunson has a ring of warmth. That'd be very useful right now.
My cloak acts as a ring of warmth.
Only you were here. See, you're the most equipped person to be here.
No,
Okay.
I have to bring people back to life.
Yeah.
No, just leave them dead.
They're not going anywhere. They're dead.
Yeah, but we have undead army bearing down on us.
Yeah, so
They might be getting up on their own.
they might be getting up soon anyways.
Cloak
I'd rather not see that
and
happen.
a sword.
Okay. Is
Not
it
a
a scimitar? Oh, okay.
That's one of the more important ones.
I don't think he needs a cloak. He's...
No!
I'll
The
grab
cloak is
him. I
awesome.
grab him.
So with the cloak,
I'm actually
the
kind
shield,
of impressed they
the
got the
sword.
cloak down there.
um,
I'm impressed. I'm surprised they didn't take it.
you pretty well overcome the buoyancy of the bladder.
Unless
So
they're
that's enough
actually
weight to
using it, they don't
overcome
know what it
that.
does.
So you're gonna, swimming back to the top is gonna
It's one of those, it's not like they can.
take work.
Back
Back no problem.
But it'll generate body heat.
Great comments.
Yeah, except that your body's not gonna trap much heat because the water's overcoming this. So it's gonna bleed off into the ice cold water pretty quickly.
It's gonna be
You
like
should be able to make it,
radiant
but
fuchsia,
you're gonna have to start soon.
baby silver, like liquid
Yep,
silver.
it's going out.
Most
Go like the 8.
most folks would probably be useful to one. Most times for folks that-
5.
My cloak's on something.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
My cloak is wool.
So you just
My cloak
kind
is
of
wool.
bundled up the cloak and stuffed it under your arm, basically. You turn around and you see
Mine is white fur.
like a strange motion in the water. It almost looks like streams with kind of like bubbles, basically. And it's coming from the blue light.
Yep. Swimming now.
You have to swim up very abruptly.
Don't like fighting things on their own turf.
Start doing this on the rope
With
so they
what?
pull you up.
I don't have a rope.
They didn't do the rope.
Oh, they didn't do the rope?
No.
Whoops.
They didn't want the rope.
Like joink scoops.
Zoinks!
The rope was one plan,
I will.
not the one they chose.
My last ditch effort will be to scream into the bladder and then release it. So when they get it and they open it up, it goes, "Wah!"
That's not how any of this works.
That's not how this works.
That's not how this works. That's not how
Okay,
any of this
anyway,
works.
swimming toward the surface.
Yes.
Roll a d20
All right.
for a low number.
I really want to
2.
test this one.
It's pretty low.
Based on bacteria.
So you're 1/3 of the way up. You feel water movement behind you. It actually feels a little colder than, like the cold water from behind you is coming up
Oh boy.
nearer to you.
I can't sneak a glance to see if I
Yeah,
see
you kind of, I
something.
mean, you can, it doesn't matter what way you're facing as you're swimming straight up, so.
Okay.
All right, so you spin around, roll a d20.
Oh
He's
no.
gonna do the whole Scooby-Doo thing. He's gonna look down stream
19.
and paddle faster.
19.
Goes.
Okay, so it is evident that there are like streams of
That's blue.
water that you can, it's like you can see, now you can see like the difference in temperature in water sometimes, and it kind of just looks like crystalline a little bit, or a little bit of like structure lines in the water. That's what it looks like, and there's 3 of them, and they're kind of like twisting out towards you, and they are basically right at your feet.
Oh wow.
Run.
And you're swimming with all your might, and you may roll a d20, sir.
That'd be bad.
Oh, no.
That'd already be worse than a dragon.
So you race toward the surface as much as you can, using the bladder to overcome some of the stuff you're carrying, but it doesn't quite do it. And then you're pushing yourself up with your mighty strength, and the tentacles of water are reaching for you. First one missed.
Yeah.
Second one missed.
I have a swimming suit of protection +4.
That's right. Put the cloak on.
A Speedo plus
And the third one missed. Oh, nice. Okay.
They missed
Roll
you while
again.
you're frantically swimming.
Okay, at this point in time, everyone that's up on the shore, you see
Does it
bubbles
say
begin
strength
to
check?
arise out of the water.
Okay. How far out from the shore?
Kind of like, it's a pretty diverse area, so it starts maybe like 10, 15 feet out, but it goes like 40, 50 feet out, and it goes in both right or left by like 30, 40 feet.
And you think
It's
with
definitely not coming from him.
with each bubble you hear screaming.
Something in there.
Yes.
I rolled a 15. Hopefully it's a
I'd
strength
ready
check.
that charm monster if I were you. I've got a hold monster as well.
Alright.
They're gonna hold a charmed monster. Or charm a held monster. Is it easy to charm a held monster?
Probably.
I would
just let
assume
me start
so.
casting right before you.
Okay.
Maybe it is.
Casting from my book, so.
Oh. I don't know if it's worth that. Depends. If
You
it's,
could just hold it and we could
if it's
run.
like the Kraken, I'd say go for it. You should probably get back, find some cover.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to dolphin right up out of the water onto the shore.
Yeah.
Good luck
I
with
don't
that.
think that's the way that's gonna work. Okay. All right. So roll your swim check.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Hopefully it's a strength check.
All right. And they are coming after you. The first one.
What
Hit.
the heck is this spell?
Hit. And hits. 3 hits. Well, low damage though. You'll take 9 points total.
Do they grapple me?
I'm rolling. One of the 3 has kind of like wrapped around one leg.
The skulls on
You
each
think
side
that you
of
felt
my
your
front
hand
monster
break the
spell
surface of the water, however, for a
is
second.
Dimension Door and Master. I know both of those, but I'm gonna lose them in my book. Could lose them.
Well, you're the kind of aptitude that once you.
So can I try to swipe that
memorization,
tentacle with my dagger
Or I'll let you attack
Those
once
are the
this round.
risks.
without cutting my foot off?
Yeah.
I know trolling spells.
5.
You have a good backhoe, so.
Yeah. Kind of.
Slightly magical dagger.
+3 for strength.
I have some for being
I am
in
proficient.
the water and not being able to see it very clearly.
Yes, I am proficient with dagger.
So what level are you right now?
12.
That's 9, 7,
6. I'm sorry.
and 3 is set for strength.
Yeah.
Back roll 4, and roll a 5, so you hit.
Alright.
Even with the negatives for everyone else.
What damage does dagger do?
D3 versus large. Plus strength bonus and magical bonus.
2 plus 8 is 10 plus magical bonus.
Okay. It lets go of you, but that also ends the round. So you're gonna roll initiative first.
Not good. 4.
Okay, so he is beat you on initiative. So you would be 3 for 2 with the dagger, I think.
Yes.
Maybe 2 for 1.
No, 3 per 2.
3 for 2. Okay. Which means you would get 2 this round, but if you flat out swim away, then you would just get 1.
Well, swimming away would give me a better chance of getting away, then that's what I'm
Figure you're not any more than 5 feet from the surface. So at least if you did clear the surface, you could let them know what the problem is.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do.
It almost got.
I break the water. I break the... Never mind. Save it.
Okay. So anyway, so it will go first. One of its tentacles will attack and will hit. And we will take 10 points of damage.
Jeez. Did more damage with one attack than it did all 3 of its last attack.
Because it rolled maximum this time.
Min-maxing over here.
The other ones were 1 off of... 2 of them were 1 off of minimum. Okay. I'm going to check and see if it grappled you again. It did not. So you're not currently held. So is your action? Will you be swimming or with all your might to try to clear the water, or attacking with a dagger?
Swimming with all my might to try to
Roll your
clear the
swim
water.
roll. 20 low.
3.
That's pretty low. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you actually do like clear the surface. Your head and arm, one arm, not both, because the other one's holding stuff, does clear the water, and you gasp for air and can yell or whatever what's going on. However, it does have 2 more attacks, and it missed.
Tentacles! And it did hit with the second attack, or third rather. It takes 1 point of damage.
Tentacles? I know, that's what's worrying
The
me.
tentacle comes out of the water, just wraps me around my head and pulls me in.
Taking 1 point of damage.
Alright.
It did not manage to latch onto you. Okay, cool. So we'll go to the new round. Initiative. You're in the water, basically it's a matter of getting out of the water at this point. Ren is there, also rolling initiative.
3.
Millie is there, also rolling initiative. Yep, Loma is there, also rolling initiative.
Do you want me to roll for Teo? You want to do it?
Sure, go ahead.
How far away from shore am I?
Not get a bonus.
Can I just throw the stuff onto the shore?
You probably throw a sword, it probably won't go, because it's so
Well,
water.
the sword's around my strapped around me, right?
Could be.
So I'm not too worried about that. But it's more worried about freeing up my hands so I can swim to the shore easier.
Put the cloak on.
You said I have a shield and the cloak. No, the cloak's bundled up. I'm
Cloak and
assuming.
shield are probably both bundled up, because he was swimming.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just trying to get out of the water.
Okay, alright, so we're in initiative, melee 9, 8,
I'm in 3.
7, 6. Okay, so in 6,
If you don't want to miss any of the story, Low Moon Origins, Uprising, or Outsiders, like and follow our podcast. Please share it with friends.
well, so Sun's gonna cast a spell. And 6. And we got a 5. The first tentacle goes in 5.
Nice spellcaster spell. Spellcracker spell.
Yep. It is heavier and negative because it's not one you're very familiar with.
17.
There's your spellcraft roll. Your spellcraft 1 or 2.
Intelligence minus 2. 2. My intelligence is a 19. So maybe.
Okay, so it's some kind of a transport spell,
Okay.
similar to Dimension Door. Okay. The tentacle missed. That was in 5.
How many outfits are you gonna wear today?
And then we're going to 4.
I'm in 4.
No?
Okay, so you're in 4.
Ariana, let me just say, that's what I do.
I'm gonna hold for the moment. I don't really have anything to help it.
Yeah,
I really hope the charm monster works.
not bad.
Can I even do it if I can't see it?
No, yeah. Target
Surviving. He's in a very dark
I
place.
can't even cast charm.
Or charm.
Crying
That's the one.
with no tears.
I have to drag this thing out of the water.
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Which you can.
Remaining
I
order.
I'm not fighting him.
Cause you're at the ship.
Yeah, she's just, and he's not. It's just your
And I
mom.
know roughly what she's
Your mom,
casting,
not
so
very overwhelmed.
I
Another person. There's,
Myself and Dorothy are sleeping and we have the dead bodies.
that's fine.
Ralph.
That's right, right as high as the cat.
Well, no, I'm trying to resurrection for him, so
He's
where's
slightly
my
below
hawk
the cat.
at?
I'm probably gonna get like an atonement
I
after
I said
can't
he's
like
slightly
tell
below
her
the
to do
cat.
something, can I?
You're right.
We could call
I
it
would
to
be
attack,
hard
but there's
pressed
anybody to
if-
attack.
Yeah, I was
Leon
thinking
dies?
like help him with the
Like,
items or
bring back
something.
Leon and Growl.
He can swim faster, but I
Bring back
can't really.
Ryan and
Probably too heavy for her.
Ryan and Growl.
Leon's getting brought back before you.
Soaking wet.
Leon's my best.
Or at a resurrection. No, if he dies.
I throw a rope in the water.
Come over here.
She doesn't know.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a rope at you.
Stand up, guy.
Great, the weakest
Sling it
party
around the
member we
tree.
got.
I'm gonna sling it around a tree first and then throw
Okay.
a rope at him.
Just stand up.
This
There's
ain't
a tree
great.
close by,
The
right,
weakest
where the
party
woods.
member.
From your perspective, Lenny.
I go, oh, thank you, and I pull you in the water.
Somebody who's
Probably a
been
boulder.
suspected.
What's
Yeah.
this next thing says he's
Okay, so you're doing that this round. Tie around.
I'm sure there's been stuff.
You can use it to pull yourself in.
The
I'm not
king
pulling
did.
you
It
in.
Doesn't matter, you
She
still
was
have
there.
No, it's not.
Her husband did.
I'm
You're
not
freaky.
married.
It's not your freaky fiance, not mine.
We're tied
I'm
around the
not engaged
items and I can
either.
haul the items in or something.
There's no ring on it.
Your freaky betrothed. Your freaky sugar daddy.
Okay, Ren is like right at the shore, standing in about 2 foot of water, like reaching out for you with a stick.
I think my game for it.
So
Okay,
you can grab it and
Because
get
you're
pulled
trying to
out.
talk smack.
Nice.
same thing. Thanks! I pull Ren into the water.
There is a small chance that the next tentacle will attack him instead of you. Right? And it will.
Trying to escape you.
Hmm.
Evasion?
It would hit. So you try to evade it. He does.
Yeah, chair food.
But you see like a slash of water, basically a splash that goes at his legs, and then he like flips over like a cartwheel, but without putting his hands down, and lands next to where he was previously standing.
But I don't actually see a monster, just like a.
Correct.
I'm asking you to watch Chaos.
Great.
So it could be an elemental or
Water elemental, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Jeff
That was 4. We're in 3. Three. Okay. So in 3, you have 1 tentacle left. Wilma Toten is almost done casting her spell. Ren is reaching for you, but the branch is still several feet away.
I'm holding the shield, I'm not wielding it, correct?
Correct.
So I can't activate its ability.
Correct. You have to put it on. You could put it on and then activate it.
No, it's gonna take too long.
I haven't touched it yet.
I should have put it on down there because I can go ethereal.
Yeah, the hardest one though.
Yeah, but if I'm ethereal, it's a lot easier to swim, right? Just go up.
I can't stand her. Just every time she
You would go up on the ethereal plane, which in theory would change your position on the primordial plane.
Well, anyways,
I just don't like her.
I'm trying to get out of the water.
Okay, so roll a swim check.
8.
I feel like the Dwarf King and
Okay. So you swim over to the point where you can reach the branch. By that time, the creature will take its last attack on you. You still have movement left. It does strike. It will do 7 points of damage. It does not entangle you. Okay. And you grab the branch, and then Wilma Tosen's spell goes off. And when the spell goes off, you are standing on dry land where Wilma Tosen was previously, and she is in the water holding onto the branch.
She's still a critical character.
She switched positions with you.
Like beginning feel like she's
And also, you got a saving throw versus Constitution. See if you're disoriented.
Natural 20.
You are disoriented. So you can take a -4 on initiative next round.
Oh, nice.
reckon it's
If
the
it
same
comes up to
person.
less, if it's 0 or less, you will not act.
Oh.
Almost drowning can do that to somebody.
Anyone in the Shadow War games are supposed to
It already went.
Where the heck is she switching places?
Taya goes in 2. If she's doing something.
You know, it's these exact kind of actions that make me look like not the hero.
Yeah, so Taya trudges out in the water as far as she can go, and she's trying to get between Wilma Tosen and the creature, and she has her sword in hand.
You know what kills me? She's probably gonna do this one self-sacrifice, be like, "Oh, great Norse hero." She's not even Norse, but we're
Great
grandfather
great
in her
oriental hero.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to a new round, and everyone can roll initiative.
Oh, that was
See if
a 6 and it bounced.
I go in 1 because I have a 5.
How least you go?
I'm assuming I still get my dex
5.
bonus, right? Okay. So I do go in 1.
So the creature is in 6, which I think is the highest.
Taya's in 5, I'm in 2.
Okay.
You rolled for Ren, Millie, and Wilma.
Yep. Okay, so the creature will be, he's already got 1 tentacle going after Ren, and it's going to be random for the other 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is Ren also, and that is Taya. So it's not even going after Wilma Tosen. Okay. So Ren would be a hit, and would be a hit, and he is going to dodge both. He failed. He failed again. He failed on both. He's taking both hits. Oh, puny damage. However, he is entangled. He's being pulled into the water.
Lovely.
Which means he drops the branch, and that's a lot of timing. It's 2 hits. So her initiative was only 1 less than the creature, so by the second hit that hit Ren, she would be casting her spell. It's going to be whether or not she can get it off. It's 1 segment, whether or not she can get it off before the branch actually drops and she has nothing to hold on to. So she does get it off. Okay. Alright, so then Wilma Tosen's spell, we're in 4.
Yes, for green and
and her spell goes off, and she appears on dry land next to you.
Taya goes in 5.
Taya goes in 5. Right there, she's going to try to strike at one of the tentacles.
He's so
She
disappointed.
hits.
Fred. He's crying on the inside. He doesn't want me to see it.
She's 18 on her.
Yes. What is that? What is that? Why did my horses go flying? I don't know if horses can fly. Generally, horses can't, but Pegasus can.
Pegasi.
Plural.
This horse is
Pegasus.
It's Pegasi.
Which would be a Pegasus.
Well, it would be a unicorn with wings. Winged unicorns.
Or
Pegasus with a horn.
It'd be a horn.
She slashes the tentacle, and it kind of basically dissipates back into the water.
What's the meaning of life? I have several.
So the only one actually still in the water is Taya and Ren,
So
and the
live,
creature has grabbed
die.
Ren
and go
and
to
is
heaven.
dragging him down,
There you
trying to
go.
drag him into the water. Okay?
That's the meaning.
Jesus is
Then it,
Can't get to heaven unless you love Jesus, right?
this is last.
Die.
exactly.
Well, there you go. I already formed a good the answer.
Creature goes next to attack her, and then she's gonna attack. What was your initiative?
2.
So you would go. Creature gets all of its attacks
This
before
just
you
makes
go,
me mad, so you
and
know.
it triples your initiative. And she gets both of her attacks before you go because she doubled your initiative.
You zip it.
So
I'm way
she's
your
gonna
older.
attack
Love ball.
I have at
the
least
one
30
that's
years on
attacking
it,
her.
okay?
Love ball.
Isn't your mouth
She hit.
is where your mouth is?
It did not.
Love ball.
Okay. So she get the one that was holding Ren, or the other one though? She got the one that was holding Ren. Okay, so there's one tentacle that attacked Ren that messed. The tentacle that was holding him, she hit and it dissipated. The one that was coming at her, she hit and it dissipated. Okay. And then they're both like he's sloshing and flopping and looks kind of sloppy, trying to get back up out of the water, and she's grabbing him, trying to get back, but they will not be out of the water this round, and then we're in 2.
I'm making you mad. Because you're making me
I
mad.
still have a rope.
That's the thing, I'm not mad.
I'm not getting in that water, so not much else I can do magic-wise.
Check out Things Were Different Back Then, the origin story of Lord Victor told from a certain point of view.
It was amazing.
What initiative are we in? 2?
You have to like lemon and lime.
Who's deciding what to do with 3 people?
But
They will be
now I can
out of
make
the round, out of the
milkshakes.
water next round,
It's all the boys.
and she did dissipate
Yes.
2 of the 3, whether or not they're gone.
Oh, very great. You pretty much do any juice.
You're supposed to know what spell
You
you're
can do any
casting at
sort
the
of
beginning of
juice.
the round, just so you know.
I really don't have any, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but not
It's just
for
gotta be
this.
liquid.
Raspberry slushy? Raspberry curly?
Yep.
Because I love the raspberry slushies.
I have a sling.
And I would bring my nose and I would
Yeah, but I already told you I'm not making you one.
I'm really not combat ready at all.
I'll make you one.
Well, fine, I won't make
Uncle
you
Ron
any.
doesn't know how
You
to
could
use
just
it.
step forward and help them
I
get out of the
do.
water.
Fine, I won't make
Yeah.
you any.
It's a very simple thing to do. It doesn't have to be.
It's a little raspberry shoelace. Or no, it's a little raspberry shoelace.
Get the quick eyes out of your food.
Put it in the freezer
Probably like another
for 2 to 3
It's
hours.
fine, I'll try to help them out of the water.
Okay, so they will each have a +1 initiative because of your
It's
help.
not gonna be as good as my slushy.
This coming around, and they'll be trying to get out of the
used to do it as a kid.
Initiative 1.
Yes, I'm trying to grab Ren. I'm dropping the stuff on the shore,
Okay, yeah.
and then trying to grab Ren.
Okay, just basically
This is
pull them
what
out of the
happens
water.
when I don't do anything all night.
Just pull them back on dry land.
That's how you make friends.
Okay, just roll them bars with gates if you're successful. You will
I have a
both
house
of you will
with
be
multiple
completely out of the water at the
TVs.
end of the
38, no problem. 60 is no chance.
Rush forward in the water, grab him, haul him back on dry land. Leaving only Taya there, and I'll give her +2 on initiative
I
since you're
have
helping
people
her.
all day long at work.
Help both of them.
Don't
Can
want
you roll your
to.
initiative card, or you are just in the water?
5.
Should I roll 2?
Yeah, you can.
You rolling to 10?
I'm in 5 as well.
So Taya gets out of the water before the creature can. 1 in 10 chance that you're still in the water. Okay, so the creature will attack Yasmin. So the creature's initiative was 5. What is your initiative?
5.
Okay.
Mine
So
was
you're on
also
dry
5.
land. She's just barely in the water.
Who's running?
Turn around and everybody's like, "Hey, we're on the water!" But she's standing in like 6 inches of the water, and the creature's attacking. No one's really expecting
And
it.
my plan is to grab her and pull her back.
Okay, so we can say like you're moving forward to grab her. So even if the creature gets a hold of her and starts to pull her in, you'll be able to like pull on her.
Rip her in half.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
One tentacle. Missed. Okay, so you grab her and pull her out of the water. Okay, everyone's out of the water.
Good to be chopping.
And the
I'm
water,
stepping back,
the water
like way
calms
back.
down, and it gets quiet.
Well, the bladder worked great.
Found some stuff.
Yeah. It's cold.
You see that most of the water
chittering
is washed away. It's
chattering.
red, like his entire body is red.
Chattering.
Because I'm.
Red says hopefully that didn't affect your fertility in any way.
Too many animals to name. Oh,
That was a possibility? Oh no.
I'll pull an extra cloak out of my bag and offer it to Leon.
That's all I have to offer to the world.
Here, I'll warm you up.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not gonna actually fit you, but I have an extra cloak you can use.
The fire's still burning. We can add some wood. Get the fire.
Please.
She was the fact that I don't want to go down there.
You wrap in her extra cloak and the cat toga.
We'll see.
And
I've got a beaver.
Yeah, I probably didn't wear that in
Fire
the water, right?
pretty good. So you can
Look,
stay.
guys,
Strong.
you want food? I'll drop food on your face.
Okay. So you have found some items.
Well, there's a bunch of common stuff down there too. I didn't grab any of that.
You do think that, I mean, there's enough of ground down there that it's possible that something else is there, but
That is one of those.
in the area that you searched, you didn't see anything else that was like.
I think I know where the tentacles came from. There was a cave about 40 yards or 40 feet.
4 feet.
About 40 feet out away from the wall. There's a cave with a blue glow coming from it, and I think that's the direction that they came from.
Yeah, the evils.
Yeah, evils easy.
Permanent water
What were
element.
they made of? Water?
That's what it is.
Yeah, it looked like some type of elemental or something.
Water
Water was my
elemental.
favorite type of element.
I don't know.
Let me get a good waffle.
I could barely make them out while they were in the water.
We never saw them even when they were attacking us in the shallow water. Just like moving
It was
water.
very chaotic good.
Yeah, they're basically made out of water.
Neutral.
Okay. Fighting water elementals underwater. Very dangerous.
Yeah,
Basically
that
can't see
idea.
it.
Too many.
I could find their cave again if I have to.
Don't kill me, please.
There's a chance they may have drugged some of the stuff away. Or maybe they knew they were in there and were paying some kind of tribute to them, or they knew that they would carry the stuff away.
Yeah, but your glasses were like halfway down your face.
But you got, what, the sword?
She doesn't.
I think that's Ryan's sword, isn't it?
Ryan's sword and
Now that you
cloak.
bring it out, you realize that that sword appears to be made of wood.
Oh,
The woody sword, isn't it?
Apparently it's just a practice sword.
stupid wooden sword.
The waist.
Ryan actually had a wooden sword.
Too many.
Yeah, I know, that's what he's referring to.
We have a.
It's a magical wooden ninja
Warlock, nice.
based by a short sword.
Found your wooden sword.
And the
I'm dead.
cloak and the shield.
The shield's really good for me.
Sorcerer.
Shields.
The shield that he found is the Leon shield, not Ryan.
That's
Oh,
my shield.
yeah.
White part of the sword.
Back up.
A sword part.
Bridge.
Oh, I thought it was a warlock.
It's too
Ah.
The cloak's pretty good.
No, I thought you were not.
Okay. So you warm up during the fire, you warm up near the fire, and
Can I test my wand?
Ren can
So
do
pretty much,
range. You can.
my
Yeah.
character,
I wanna know what it does.
James' are the front line.
Ren is going to attempt to do healing on your wounds.
So we usually stand shoulder to
Which he
shoulder.
did.
Just fighting stuff.
Yeah. Or
Oh, the body was
You like
Could just use the heal sword, but it's kind of overkill.
7 hit points
I
back.
hear they're adjusting now too in the new.
Hey, look,
update
this
for
is just
I don't
stuff.
know, I haven't.
Great.
Used
Yeah.
80.
I don't like a lot of the changes.
Yeah.
That just negated the last hit that I took.
Go
The last
through
tip
the
I
door,
took.
Everyone's
the
damaged.
door.
The only,
It's only the new stuff in this combat.
the only one that gives you two, in Baldur's Gate, there's a defeat subclass for rogue, it's 2 bonus actions.
Taya, I'm gonna test this wand on one of those harpies.
Why did you swap places with me? It was incredibly dangerous for you.
War priests have a bonus action that gives you.
I like to live on the edge.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, spiritual.
please don't ever do that again.
I was counting on its delay in locating me as a new target, and I was correct.
5th level, 5th
The spell allows me to switch places with you and then very rapidly to teleport myself to your side. It
Or you can
is
cast.
useful over short distances only.
Which.
Yeah, well, if anybody's going to be doing the sacrificing around here, it's going to be me.
He doesn't laugh.
That brings up my choice, I knew stuff.
We were the same.
But
Well,
I was not.
I guess that's my,
anyone perishing at that time.
I guess that's my really weird way of saying thank you.
Bonus action cast.
Is it up there?
Said,
Then
On
you are
the
welcome.
printer.
I know, he's breaking it up so much.
I will count on you to get us safely back to society.
I do.
I've done it before.
It is clear that we need your abilities.
What is slushy?
Tell you what it sounds like someone said I saw a tree.
I had a slushy
Here,
earlier
do it again.
Also,
Well,
certainly you are a man who is willing to do what must be done.
I want to.
Just make
Yeah.
I find that quite attractive.
oh,
And I've seen your testicles today.
I've recently rubbed lard on them.
Very publicly.
Very publicly.
I
I was like, yeah! You all know what I'm doing.
That's true.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so we'll break off there for at least a minute. Oh, do you want to do the wand first?
Yes.
Okay, so you point the wand and you say, what's the command word? Buh! And a 5-foot high by 3-foot wide mound of popcorn forms around the body of the harpy and begins to fall down in every direction.
It's a lot of wonder.
Oh, I'm so hungry. Popcorn.
Do it again. It'll be a
Ren
viral.
says, don't eat the parts that touch the harpy.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah.
He's like, I already have my mouth around its skin.
Yeah, I was
Now you have to wait an
sucking
hour.
air out of a
He called
bladder
it that
made
part,
out of its
though.
body. So.
Leon, now you
Okay,
have to wait an
so
hour
now
before
what do
you
I
go
know
back
about the
down.
wand?
You know that if you say buh and point it at a target, it makes a pile of popcorn.
Come on, that's not a spell.
It doesn't have to be a spell.
Apparently it's someone's popcorn.
Someone
You're a
It could have a
cornomancer.
random effect, you think.
You are now a cornomancer.
So you can do it again if you want.
Wow.
See if it does something good.
I'm in so
I'll
much
try it again.
wonder right now. Wink.
You're dead.
Wink.
You're dead.
Find the book.
Really?
Dude,
I
it's low
guess we
moon.
can
It's
eat
probably
popcorn
something
for
much
dinner.
weirder.
Hey, at least we're not gonna starve.
That's probably one to
I wouldn't say
wonder.
it's. I wouldn't say we're gonna
Extra
be
steps.
eating healthy, but we're not gonna starve.
Can I like picture something specific that I want to happen
That
and
could be
see if it
one of those
happens?
Say-
a wand of.
It would be hilarious if I
Mini
rolled popcorn
That
again.
can be like, what's a wand? So we
Just
want
do
to
that.
make things.
It's confirmed at that point. Yeah. Now you're pointing at something like, "Don't worry, I can feed us popcorn," and it's like fireball.
A miniature rainstorm, 4 foot in diameter, forms 10 foot over your head, and it begins to rain on you.
This is
So
rude.
don't play with magic items.
I'll hold the shield over her head. Oh no! Wait, thunderstorm? No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
He said rainstorm.
It's a rainstorm.
Okay, I'll hold the
Not
shield
enough
over her head.
rain. Can I like step out of it?
3% chance there's thunder. No.
You said rainstorm.
3% chance.
Okay.
You gave him the idea. Your fault.
Okay. Nope. So,
The
yes.
idea is always
He
in
holds it
labor.
over top. About 2 minutes after you put it there, the rainstorm migrates down to be around the shield, and it's raining under the shield on her.
It's
What?
just going to
Really?
rain on her.
Yeah.
It wants to rain on
Oh,
her.
sorry.
You put the shield
Not gonna
right
work.
over her head?
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Not gonna
I
work,
was looking
sorry.
forward to that.
You guys should make single
I'll go.
file.
I'm going back
I
to
was
the
looking
popcorn and the
forward to
fire.
Okay, it slowly gravitates back up.
You guys should march in single file, because then it'll rain on your parade.
Here, you can hold it yourself if you want.
After about 10 minutes or so, it does appear to have decreased in size by about 10%.
I'm
Gonna
hilarious.
step out of it.
Oh, it's
Follows
decimated.
me. Of course it does.
It's been decimated.
Are you gonna kill me?
You run a little bit, and it slowly comes over.
250
You hear about my,
Wherever you go, it's not there.
And we are literally watching her while we're eating popcorn.
Red fills his canteen
He is
the-
5 feet.
of the ring stool.
Halfling.
And they go like this. Just drink the
So is
water.
the Arnold Schwarzenegger of halflings?
You're
It's
welcome.
fresh. Tastes good.
Food and water.
Hey, could you hold the shield upside down above you and collect some of the water?
Sure.
It does or it's like a giant
So it lasts for an hour and 40
And it
minutes.
does D4.
Wow.
D4 minus 1.
And you are thoroughly soaked by
Dude, you're gonna have like trench foot.
1% chance there is ever lightning.
Trench foot.
No light.
Yeah. When your feet are soaking wet for a long time, you can develop
For like a day and a half.
shotting sores on your
We
feet.
walked in the rain.
They call it trench foot.
Now you've been rained on by your very own
Soldiers in
personal
World War
rainstorm
I
for
in
1
the
hour.
trenches, their feet were always constantly wet.
At
and
any
stuff.
time,
Not a
in 1
fan
hour,
of this wand.
At any time in the 1 hour and 40 minutes,
Bad
it's the wand
sores.
again.
It's something we had to worry about as meter readers. They always warn us against
Sure.
getting trench foot.
Where-
Can I try to say it differently?
Always snack.
Or
It's
something
angry
with
easily
it, maybe?
and doesn't share his snacks.
You can try anything.
You can also like enamor people.
Okay.
You try 30 or 40
They're all-
different varieties,
they're all
nothing happens, and then you
made
say
up
the word
six
word
traits
again,
to describe
mostly by
different
accident.
characters.
Where are you aiming the wand?
People
Where do you
random
say when you say
three traits
Towards
that
the
are
dead
So
harpy.
I got
No, not the
Charming,
popcorn.
free-spirited,
Not the popcorn. Yeah, don't blow up the popcorn.
As it
A
happens,
different dead harpy that's not covered in popcorn.
So you have 2 words.
But I'm not gonna be allowed to tell you.
Josh is like.
I'm very annoyed that I can't figure out what this actually does.
Okay. The body of the dead harpy at the top of the hill,
Do you see what
its
the
feet are covered with a pinkish, goopy substance.
I've heard of pink eye, but never pink foot.
I want to name him
It appears to be some kind of gummy tar.
Okay. I'll go look and see what it is, I guess.
It smells faintly sweet.
It's,
That's what he looks like.
is it like cotton candy or something? No,
Chewing
star.
gum. It looks like chewing gum.
So ridiculous.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. So
You feel
useless.
like
This wand is
goblin or
useless.
something
Hey,
behind the saddle.
You think that thing can make some butter for the popcorn?
I don't know. Here, you try.
No, it probably won't work too well.
Brett says,
I mean, you cast
Brett
mage
says,
spells.
I wouldn't mind trying it. I've always wondered whether or not I can use wands made for mages.
Here you go.
I do cast.
Don't
magic
aim it at
spells,
me.
don't I? Yeah, aim it somewhere out there.
He aims it out, like, down the shore.
But like not too far, because if it's something good like popcorn, we want it.
He develops the hiccups. And they're very bad.
Sounds like it works.
Jeez! Wow! Jeez!
It's bad. He hiccups one time and it knocks him off his feet.
Somebody punch him in the gut. Raise up the diaphragm. This wand is useless.
It only lasts for about 90 seconds.
Oh no, every now and then it does something awesome.
But he is definitely tired when it's over.
What?
Whoa!
Did it backfire? Maybe it didn't work right.
I don't think I want to try the wand now.
Bezor had one of these for a while.
Okay, good. That's
To do
better.
what with?
You got a fire.
Entertain?
We're fighting undead. He got a fireball off.
He gives it back to you.
Okay. I'll put it away for
Seems
now.
pretty useless. I say as I eat.
Or I
Random?
think he accidentally lightning bolted the party thinking it was going to do something else or something. I can't remember.
All
I
right,
just remember it was
I'm
bad.
getting clothed.
It was indoors. It hurt.
I have one. It's fine. I'm not really
So,
anything to do. Just leave
We
it.
probably don't have the capabilities of going down or getting me down there to
Go back.
safely. Yeah, why not? Now we know there's a cave down there with
You trying to draw?
creatures living in it.
I see you.
Are you drawing?
These creatures seem pretty dangerous.
That's not
Yeah.
a mountain.
Especially if they get a hold of us.
It'd be easier if we had water breathing for sure.
What's the
because-
effect of your sword or your shield?
Can turn me ethereal for a short time.
I can't erase with
And damn.
That would theoretically help.
It's a fountain.
What is the black
To stop him from being attacked by the elemental?
Oh my god.
Unless it has a presence on the ethereal plane, it shouldn't be able to hurt him. For as long as it lasts.
Okay, I'm done.
It only works once per day. But I don't know how long it lasts. So.
I think you were told 1 turn.
Oh, 1 turn, so 10 minutes.
I made a dirt.
I'll show you after seeing.
Although you know exactly where you're going
If you
now.
down to the bottom, you would need a boulder.
Somebody who's dead.
Is he see you doing this to cat?
Duration is 1 turn.
Maybe the light is what attracted the elemental?
Okay. Well, we're going to
That was on the attack.
stick a pin in icy cold water searching.
She thinks it's a toy, trying to attack it.
Yeah.
Go
My cat
back
is a Sour
to
Patch Kid,
assassin hunting briefly.
and she's very, very, very good
I
at
used to make a tea party.
Gosh.
If Brian was alive, he'd be excited because you got his sword back. It's not.
It's the cloak I'm more concerned about.
You want all the stuff back
Oh, yeah,
there?
the cloak, too.
I have another +3 of those
And I'm
swords.
gonna go over
Hold on
now.
to it for that.
So where's your tea party?
I'm supposed to go
Although,
help him.
it
Look
doesn't
up
look
where
like
it
they'll be
says
back
no.
at no sailor, so probably won't.
I'm used
I
to
still have like
it.
a magic bow and like 2 other magic melee weapons.
Can I temporarily wear the cloak?
Now mine. On yours, you're supposed to go out.
She wants to wear Ryan's cloak for now.
Yeah, but my
I'll give it back.
Yeah, where's your tea party at?
Or not. Back.
+3.
You don't know that it's
Don't
his
have a
cloak.
tea party.
I mean, it looks like
Sorry,
his cloak.
Alicia?
On that campus. On this
Give me
campus, it's
that
supposed to
board in there, because I'm really super lazy and refuse to get up,
Yes.
Oh.
since I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Good, now that she took the order.
Did you get the drinks out of the freezer, Bozo?
Huh?
I asked him if he got his drinks out of the freezer.
Yes.
You might not be ruining my tea party. Wow.
How are you, sir? Feeling better? A little bit.
Okay. Amalia and Victor arrive at the inn.
Let's go to display camera. Come on.
Dun dun dun.
The tavern, you mean?
Tavern, yes, sorry.
I say, if there's an inn, why am I sleeping in a tent?
Technically, it's a tavern. People sleep there, but on the floor.
This is mine.
Ooh, I almost blew my paper.
Can I see yours?
No, James said no.
Fish.
Oh, I see.
Rolls before Becky's.
Right here.
You don't have any crates.
What? Wow.
Yikes.
You said it.
I did say.
Somebody salty.
You told me you found
No.
a beautiful inside, bro.
That's come on
Oh,
here.
I have like, how do I make this realistic flavor?
Pretty good plus farmer.
I just never know. At least we
I'll
didn't know
test
this
some weird
is.
stuff,
Used
so.
to be.
They have
I
some,
have half a cookie.
no.
Yeah, that's right. I ain't your dietitian.
You probably have to ask one of your parents.
Yeah.
You go.
Now let's go do the thing.
Okay. Ron.
Bye, I like this all. Yes, I need to do this really cool.
Here you go, Arden.
I picked the bag.
Oh. Make
The
sure you
best
look
part
up
of
in that.
the ice cream come up.
Our phone, let's go. Your ice cream.
There you go, Becky.
Oh, another one?
And
I still have.
pass this one to,
I have one.
So Thomas?
but that person's on the ship and they're not on the ship
Oh, no.
anymore.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
This is someone from the inn.
Someone in the inn.
What's the point of this?
Oh, these are dangerous.
They're going to the
They are.
tavern, they're still
Really
searching
good.
for the assassin.
I can only have a few of them at
Okay.
a time.
I have several other,
But
I'll
Arden
have
brought
people,
up a
I'll
good
just run these as
point.
NPCs. Alright. Why is the
And
music not
pudding.
playing?
Pudding that
How
we
we're,
have.
I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do this, just pull people to a table.
I'm gonna diabetes.
Diabetics.
Amalia says,
Sweet, I'm a maid.
It could be that
They have A and B, or they're the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
it could be that we only need to speak to the passengers that might be in the tavern.
Oh, yeah.
It also could be that we might recognize somebody from the descriptions that we have.
You're a
I don't know.
Awesome, man.
I'm a baker.
I guess let's look and see who we see there.
Baker.
The only good description we have is, well, reasonable description is the brown hair between 5.5 and 6 foot tall. Unless somebody's dragging around a lot of furniture, or a lot of luggage or chest.
Okay.
And it's pretty usually people.
Hey,
All
what?
right. So Amalia and Victor stand in the just inside the door of the inn room. Do any of the male characters appear to be 5.5 to 6 feet tall with brown hair?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got one for sure. I've got a 6 foot with salt and pepper hair.
I've
always wanted to get someone swirly.
That's it.
How far from here is the pan reach?
Is what?
The pan reach.
The Pam Reach is basically the southern capital of the Pomarch, so not far. 100. No,
Say good like
75 to 100 miles.
Over land.
Over water.
We're on an island.
Yes, you're on an island. Everything's over water.
Oh, you're from Pan Reach too?
Adventure Island. The island that mysteriously appeared last year.
He's like, my cat is really, I said, it'd be easy to
There's a lot of land.
She's tiny, but she's
Okay, so do you only want to target? Whoops. You only want to target that one individual that possibly meets that description, or is there anyone else you want to target? So let's don't tell your number or your name, but give us the basics of your description, and then James can decide if it makes any connection. I'll do these ones first. So these guys kind of fairly obviously look like sailors. A sailor in his mid-30s with salt and pepper hair, brown eyes. A sailor in his early 30s with dark hair, brown eyes. I'm sorry, it's a female. That's a female. Dark hair, brown eyes. Just under 6 foot, 170 pounds. A sailor in his early 20s with black hair, brown eyes. A sailor in his late 30s with gray hair and blue eyes. Over 6 foot tall, 180 pounds.
They have the same clues.
The letters are the same. But you might pay attention because some might get further out to the right. You might get some G's or things like that.
I have HGS.
I would have done it. Fix it. Please. Fix it.
I think this is the only thing I don't have. Out here.
It's fine.
What's the number?
37.
Thank you for being discreet.
He did say not to say it, so.
On list. Here. Okay. Here it is.
Go shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I know what it is.
They did some crazy stuff,
I
man.
have a feeling you're gonna beat me this week.
I hope so.
I'm sure my guys will underperform
Oh, here
again,
it is right here.
just like they have been.
What's that attitude? Possible.
Okay. So basic description of the other people in the room. We have this slip right here. So these are, I don't think any of you have a sailor, correct? Nobody has a passenger? Okay. So Becky, what is your basic description?
About late 30s, brunette hair, brown eyes, about 5'8", about 150 pounds, female.
Did I give you one?
No, they were out there.
Oh.
Not recently, no. I just haven't
Select you, sorry.
General description out there.
Blonde hair, green eyes,
That description.
5'9",
I'll get this.
$150, woman.
Are you old?
Huh?
Are you old? Are you crusty?
Mid-20s. Profession. Me.
Ron?
Age, am I giving you my age?
General description.
Maybe mid-30s, gray hair, blue eyes, 6 foot, 190 pounds, male.
Stay tuned for more Lomoonian adventures.